Due to the USDA and the federal government not releasing funds, November CalFresh benefits were delayed. According to the USDA in 2024, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program served an average of 41.7 million people per month. Chico State students expressed their thoughts during the delay.
My thoughts as a student, I think it's kind of insensitive, and I think it's not very thoughtful, because I heard a statistic, there's 43 million people who are on SNAP benefits, and to delay SNAP benefits for a month, especially when it's Thanksgiving coming up, I think that's very insensitive, and I think poor people are getting really angry, and I think that a lot of things need to change with this administration.
It sucks a lot. I'm really heavily impacted. I haven't been able to quite find a job here in Chico yet, so I'm heavily reliant on them, as well as a couple of my roommates. So me not being able to get SNAP benefits this month, I'm reliant on the food pantry, and that's pretty much all I've got for this month until I can get those benefits.
Most college students is don't have enough money to buy their own food, and I feel like the SNAP benefits can be really helpful for especially for college students that are new, especially freshmen that are incoming and that don't have a job. I feel like it can be more beneficial.
The Wildcat Food Pantry was planning to order more food to provide for students. Staff at the Wildcat Pantry knows an increase of students coming to get food during the delay. The pantry is available to all currently enrolled students and staff.
There's definitely a lot of new students coming in. There's long lines recently. A lot of people have been asking where they could get more food from and other food pantries that exist nearby. I feel like it's unfair that the SNAP benefits got canceled because a lot of people really do need it and a lot of students are in need of food.
Okay, so explain your haul.
So I got some bread, and I brought this from home. It's for my ramen, and I got ground beef because we're gonna make tacos. And I got some soup, 2 servings, so it can feed me and my boyfriend. So we're good. We're good for another couple of days.
And then the cucumber.
Oh yeah, the cucumber, of course. This I'm probably gonna eat with some hummus, just straight like this. Honestly, if I don't have SNAP, I really don't know how I'm gonna eat. I just went to the pantry over here and I got bread and a cucumber. So I feel they have the essentials, but you can't keep up a healthy diet just on the pantry. You have to actually go to grocery stores and have vegetables and all your vitamins, and I think that this is just dragging a lot of people down, and it's really sad.
With SNAP benefits being delayed, some students were unsure how they'd afford groceries. Chico State's Basic Needs announced there was emergency funding for students facing financial hardship due to delayed CalFresh benefits. Funding was limited and would have been awarded until exhausted. Do you know how much funding that Basic Needs might have for that type of funding?
Yeah, that's a great question. I believe we started with around $100,000 to be able to do these special emergency grants for students who are on CalFresh whose benefits are being delayed right now.
According to Gonzalez, over 500 students applied to this funding. It wasn't certain if the delay would have extended in November.
This is the longest federal shutdown we've ever had in our history. Previous times when the government has shut down, SNAP or CalFresh benefits have always gone out. This is the first time in our history that SNAP benefits have been delayed. We know that the federal government was ordered to go ahead and fund these benefits through two different federal courts, but we don't know yet the timeline of what that looks like or that the amount will be funded fully. So there's a lot of confusion and a lot of uncertainty right now. I wish I had a crystal ball and I could tell everyone exactly when this is going to end, but I really have no idea. I'm always hopeful, and I know that there's a lot more pressure, I would say, right now on the USDA to release those funds, but we haven't heard anything about a timeline yet.
The delay was a time of uncertainty. Students and staff at Chico State were unsure how long the CalFresh benefits delay would have been. This caused many students to panic, making students have to adapt to these changes.
Game plan, I was able to team up with my roommates and we got a couple longer lasting things. We have a bunch of rice, we have some Spam, frozen chicken, things like that. So we're gonna try and make those last as long as we can and hope that we can get as much from the food pantry as possible.
With CalFresh benefits being restored, the university concluded the CalFresh Fast Emergency Grant program that was implemented last week. The Basic Needs Emergency Grant application, which is separate from the grant created during CalFresh delays, is open year-round for current students. The grant provides short-term financial assistance to help students manage expenses and stay focused on academics. This emergency grant is intended to be used for financial hardships, such as transportation issues, housing costs, meal support, medical expenses, and childcare needs.